What's going on is your boy Roadstar Sports coming to you live, front and center. Hey, and don't be saying I got something on my chin either, man. Don't play with me. But subscribe to the channel, like the content. I really appreciate you guys so very, very much. The Cowboys have been all over the news. As of late, they've been tearing the news scene up to pieces. UP. The draft is around the corner. The 24th is the date. But, you know, as always, we got to figure out what's happening. I'm going to give you the breakdown. We already know what the breakdown is. The Cowboys is in really a tough spot to get players. And they're going to have to move extremely fast to get these players when they are available. The good news about their first rounder, first overall pick, which is 12, picking at 12. The good news is that I know a lot of people don't want Dallas to go running back. They're not going to have a choice. And I know some people say, well, he's going to be there. He's going to be there. Look, the Cowboys pick 44 in the second. That's the second overall pick. That's at 44. I don't think you want to try to play footsies with the Broncos. And the Broncos are picking at 20. And the Broncos need what? A running back. And the Broncos will more than likely try to go after Jeanty if he's there. If Jeanty is there at 12, you take him off the board. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We have seen what Saquon Barkley have done in this league, and we've seen with what a lot of running backs. When they said that the running backs are all but obsolete, that was a lie. That was a lie. Running backs are still a prime position in this league, a needed position in this league. It presents balance in the offense for your quarterback. He is a high asset for your football team. The Cowboys at 12 need to get Jeanty off the board. There ain't no waiting, no ifs, ands, or buts. We know how this thing can go. We've seen the Cowboys could have got Myles Garrett, but they didn't. And Myles Garrett wanted. What that defense look like right now with Myles Garrett and Michael Parsons. But nonetheless, the Cowboys passed up on Myles Garrett. So at 12, Jeanty wants to go to the Cowboys. He is begging the Cowboys to make a move to get him. If Jeanty is there at 12, I suspect that he will be there at 12. I think the Dallas Cowboys ought to go after him. I think the Dallas Cowboys ought to make a move, make a jump to go get him. To get that off the board. You at least want to have your running back and receiver and quarterback in place. That man, that will look so good to have CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, and our bell cow in place to make a push deep into the playoffs. Would be woo, man. That'd be a good thing. That'd be a good thing. Positions the Cowboys need, of course, running back, another receiver. Opposite in the CD Lamb. The CD is going to be the X, and we need a Y. Now Washington has that's one thing we don't have to worry about with the Commanders. They've already gotten so many receivers. They've been chomping at getting some of the Cowboys' old receiver, including Gallup. So we're not worried about that. We do have Jonathan Mingo, which is the reason why the Cowboys gave up a 4th round pick to the Carolina Panthers to get Jonathan Mingo. I, for one, believe that Jonathan Mingo is a diamond in the rough. He didn't have any Dak Prescott's to throw to. He didn't have any targets when we got him, but he did show some flashes. He did do that. I'm in on Jonathan Mingo. Jonathan Mingo reminds me of he reminds me in some form of Dez Bryant. That's what Jonathan, if you go back and look at Jonathan Mingo tapes, yeah, Jonathan Mingo, he's stud. Now, he reminds me of Dez Bryant. That's just the fact of the matter. Now, on to, I guess, the 44th overall pick for the Dallas Cowboys. One player in particular that stands out to me. Now, this guy reminds me of a big, oversized Hines Ward. This is what he reminds me of. He's an oversized Hines Ward, nasty, athletic. He's a stud. 212 pounds. 6'5". I'm talking about I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but let me try to pronounce this. He's from Arizona. Tetairoa McMillan. I hope I'm saying that right. Tetairoa McMillan. He's big, man. He's big. I'm not sure of his speed, but he's big. He got hands. He can catch. I like him a lot in terms of him being a Cowboy alongside of CD Lamb. And CD Lamb is going to need some help because he's going to be a target, and everybody's going to try to double him up. So in order to free him up, you're going to have a special guy on the opposite side. This guy, Tetairoa McMillan, I really like him a lot. If we had to go B, I'm looking at Matthew Golden from Texas, homeboy from Texas. Matthew Golden is another offensive, explosive receiver from Texas. So, you look at these guys, man, and you try to find the matches that the Cowboys need in order to maximize what they're trying to do on offense in the receiver position. So, we'll see how this matches up. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what we got in CeeDee Lamb. We got to find out, can these guys match what we're looking for to get to the level we need to be and where we're trying to go. Now, also, I mean, we're looking for some guys that's going to hit the ground running. Gotta have some guys hitting the ground running. Now, Matthew Golden, if you want speed, he got speed. That boy run the 4.29. That ain't no slouch. He run the 4.2. You know, for that boy running, man. That boy running, man. So I like him. If we can't get, you know, McMillan, then I'm this is my second guy, Matthew Golden. Now he's a little short to me, and let me tell you where I would put him at. I would put him in the slot. I'll put him in the slot, and y'all might think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, Mingo, man, is like that. You'll see. You'll see a different Mingo this year as he plays alongside of Dak Prescott. You'll see. Now, Matthew Golden reminds me of Brandon Cooks. Reminds me of a Brandon Cooks, speedy, fast, 5'11", 191. That's a slot receiver. That's slot. All day long slot. I'm not going to put him on a Y. He definitely ain't going on an X. He got to be slot. And so that's probably going to cancel him out with the Cowboys, just because the Cowboys need another playmaker in the Y position. So that's really going to cancel him out. Unless Dallas is in love with the speed, but 5'11", 191, nah. He's short, bro. He's short. He's like I say, he's another Brandon Cooks. But I'm gonna put him at B only because of his speed. That's a B. Let's see something. If I'm gonna go 3, my third pick is going to be I'm gonna say Luther Burden the third from Missouri. Luther Burden the third from Missouri. I'm gonna look at him only because of the standpoint of, you know, what he's able to do and what his capabilities are. And I like what I see in him, you know, but that's 3. Now, this brother can make some remarkable catches, man. This dude, if you're talking about highlight reel, he can get it. He can get it. Again, my only knock, and the reason why he's 3, is because, again, he's 5'11", short, but he can make some catches, man. He can make some unbelievable catches. He's Showtime. He got the Dallas Cowboy attitude to go along with it, and maybe that's bigger. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's bigger in terms of, you know how you may be small, but your personality is big, and you play bigger than you look. He's that guy. He's that guy. He plays bigger than he looks, and yeah, and he got some speed. The brother got some speed, man. He's Showtime though. He got speed. He's short, but he's Showtime. He can play the Y because he plays big. But you know, there's a step from collegiate to the NFL. There's a step, and if he's able to do it, then that's cool. But I think that'll be a complimentary to CeeDee Lamb to him. That's a big complimentary. That the Cowboys can utilize. So if the Cowboys cannot get if the Dallas Cowboys can't get McMillan, I think Luther Burden III is going to be that guy. And the reason why I'm jumping over Matthew Golden is because, again, he's speedy, but he reminds me of another Brandon Cook. Luther Burden III is just on a different level when he's on the football field. He's ready to roll. He's ready to go now because of his capabilities, his athleticism, his catching of his hands. The brother got hands. So if the Cowboys are looking for a receiver, if they can't get, because a lot of these other receivers are going to be high targeted receivers. You ain't gonna get Travis Hunter. You forget that. Amika Ekbuka, nah, I don't think that they're gonna. Even though he would be a fit for the Dallas Cowboys, yeah. But you never know, man. You never know. You just never know. You never know. So that's going to be my first two picks, and I'm gonna break this down like Tevin Campbell again. I'll go for the next few picks tomorrow. But for right now, those are going to be my picks. I'm looking for the Cowboys first round, number 12, is to go after Jeanty. Now, if Jeanty is about to potentially come off the board, don't be surprised if the Cowboys jump and move up to get him. I suspect that the Cowboys are going to go after Jeanty first round. That's what I suspect. I believe that with everything I got. They're not going to lose going after Jeanty. They're not going to let a team get Jeanty off the board unless, a team just, abandons their plan, abandons their board order, and just say, you know what, let's just screw the Cowboys and get Jeanty. It could be. Let's see something right quick. Let's see, said the blind man. All right. Let's see. Now, if the Cowboys cannot get Jeanty, now this young man has been talked about, and he's been referenced in correlation with the Cowboys, and I'm talking about none other than Trayvon Henderson of The Ohio State University. He's not Jeanty, but he's solid. Okay, he's not Jeanty, but he's solid. This season, he had over 1,200 yards this season. Speed wise, he all right. He okay. I'm say I'm just gonna say that he's a little ahead of Shiloh Sanders in the 40. So Shiloh is around. Shiloh is a 4-4. He's a 4-4. Safety. And Trayvon, I think I'm saying his name, Travion. I think it's Travion Henderson. He runs a 4-4 as well. So you got Shiloh running a 4-4-5. He's running a 4-4-3. So they still in the 4-4 family, which is okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. But you're looking for, how many safeties and how many linebackers and to some degree how many defensive ends can run a 4-4. So it's depending on the defense, he can get away with a 4-4. Depending on the defense. But 4-2, 4-3 is kind of what you're looking for, kind of what you want. And I think Jeanty is definitely around. I think Jeanty is around 4-3-ish. I think so. Yeah, it's kind of what I figured. He didn't run a 40. He didn't run a 40. It says that he was concentrating on other drills. He was concentrating on other drills. And but let's put it like this. Since we can't find it and it's not available, well, let me see. Let's see. Let's see something right quick. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to find it. There isn't anything about So one scout looking at Jeanty running, I don't like that. But I'm not gonna agree with that. They said he's probably running a 4.48. That's what I'm saying. And Javion is running a 4.43. But nonetheless, 4.4, whatever. On the field speed, real live and on the field speed, Jeanty got breakaway speed. The boy getting out the way. He getting off the blocks, man. He rolling. How many touchdowns, 60-yard touchdowns he's had in the games is what you're looking for in the playmaking ability to be able to see the field and then hit your stride once you get to the second tier in the defense. That's what you're looking for. And Jeanty gives you that. But I'm not mad at 4.43. I'm not mad at 4.43 now. I mean, I think 4.48 is wrong. I think that is completely wrong. To my guesstimation, I think it's wrong. I don't, it is what it is. But we shall see when this is all said and done at the draft. I'm still going to go with my initial picks. It's going to be number 1, Jeanty. Number 2, it's going to be, I think, McMillan. But if they don't get McMillan, like I said, hey, they're going to have to go after the next in line which is going to be, I think Luther Burden III is going to be that guy. Luther Burden III. If the Cowboys don't get Tetairoa McMillan, Luther Burden III. First of all, I mean, I want to apologize for not being online because, man, I've been working. I've been trying to get my business going, my trucking business going. And I've been working. And we in a shop. We almost ready. But we got some tweaking to do. So keep me in prayer about that. It's a good thing, and it's going to help with this because, you know, I got to worry about. I can get more equipment to be apart from these other guys. You know, but I'm doing my little thing, you know. And first of all, kudos and congratulations to Attack on the Cowboys. I really appreciate him, man. He had 30K, trying to reach 30K. Hey, man, he keep kicking it. Him, Law Nation, Mark Holmes, DMV, Boss. You know, a lot of these guys, man, I really, really appreciate, you know, what you guys are doing. Much is inspiration to me that you are rolling. But nonetheless, I missed some time, and I'm probably gonna miss more time. But I want to try to come on when I can. So now here's the thing: Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons. Now, I've shared this with you guys before. This deal is not done yet. And Jerry is not playing. I'm very astute when a person stays away purposely from media attention. And he's stern and focused about what he's trying to accomplish in said era, year, or time frame. He is methodical about what he is trying to accomplish this year. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to try to clown Jerry, and I did too. I mean, hey, call a spade a spade. Jerry was on fishing hunts. Jerry was worried about Dolly Parton performing, and Jerry was, you know, worried about who was performing at the halftime show doing Thanksgiving and all. I get it. But like I said before, when Jerry Jones was clowned at the Commander Stadium, and when he was definitely clowned at the Eagle Stadium, when they kept saying, "Hey, Jerry, keep doing what you're doing, Jerry. We love it, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, whatever you're doing, just keep on doing it, Jerry." That went up in here with Jerry, man. Jerry ain't playing. So with this Micah Parsons situation, Jerry is not playing. When he says, "I don't know who the agent is, I don't know who he is." In his mind, it doesn't matter. What matters is he writes the check, and hopefully his relationship with Micah Parsons will not be tainted because of Micah Parsons' agent. Okay? And if this thing doesn't get done, if this thing gets a little ugly, trust and believe, all those who are watching the Cowboys who are not Cowboys fans, including teams and things of that nature, they better be quaking in their boots, and they better be on edge in terms of what Jerry could pull. Because like I said before, Jerry Jones could ultimately do the ultimate thing, and that is, let's do a Herschel Walker trade, man. Let's go get who we need and do this Herschel Walker trade. It can just be a clear swap with Cleveland for Myles Garrett. Give me Myles Garrett and you take Micah Parsons. It could be a clean swap. It could be, give me this person, that person, that person, this person, that person. Let's build my roster on the pieces that we're missing with a Micah Parsons. I'm hoping that that's not the case, but nothing in the mindset of Jerry Jones is out of reach. to the point that the Cowboys won't make said move. Um, just getting back to the draft one more time. Let me see something very, very quick here. I want to share this with you guys. And don't be surprised when in the seventh round, the Dallas Cowboys, this is just my wheels turning. The Cowboys will have a Sanders on their roster. We know that it's not going to be Shador. We know that. But I am certain, because the Cowboys need to address the safety needs, I am sure that Shiloh will be a Cowboy next year or this year. I'm positive. I don't think he's going to go undrafted. I think the Cowboys are going to draft Shador Sanders. And it makes sense for him to fall seventh in the draft, and the Cowboys pick seventh. They got three seventh round picks. And the projection is the Cowboys are going to go quarterback, linebacker, or receiver. I suspect, because this is not all factual, this is theoretical. I suspect that one of those seventh round picks, the Cowboys are going to get Shador Sanders. That's what I believe is going to take place. They have some other needs that they need to address, such as cornerback. But I believe the Cowboys is going to go Shador Sanders for safety in the seventh round. Just my take. And since that is it makes sense because of how Shador Sanders potentially will fall. And I said that he ran a 4.45. He didn't run a 4.45. He ran a 4.50. 4.45, something like that. 4.45 is what he ran. But nonetheless, that fifth round pick is going to be Shador. I believe. That's my opinion personally. I believe that we're going to have a Sanders on the roster, but it's going to be Shiloh. I said Shador. Shiloh Sanders. I think it makes sense for him to end up being, and I think it'd be a very, very good fit for him. I think it'd be a very, very good fit for him. Yeah, I think it'd be a good fit. That 40 didn't really help him, but hey, look, Shiloh can cover some grounds in the secondary because he did it many times in the Colorado games. So Shiloh can do it. He has the wherewithal, the mindset, the instinct to get it done. So don't sleep on that. Hey, listen, this is going to be it for me tonight, man. I got to get up early in the morning and get ready for the work day. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I'll be back on tomorrow to break down a little more about the other picks the Cowboys have. Looking at the 76th, 149, and that compensatory pick, the 174. I want to take a look at those and potentially see who the Cowboys can address, because we have a lot of needs, especially on the offensive line, defensive line, that the Cowboys need. Tight end, the Cowboys need to address. So hope you guys like it, enjoy it, like the content. Let's get these numbers up, guys. And once again, I appreciate you. 110. I appreciate you. So, how about them Cowboys, man? How about them Cowboys, man? Oh, man. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it, bro. That's what it is. Peace.